home. Number 9, Kevin Sakana. Number 10, Raiden Dominguez. Number 15, Towns Robertson. Number 19, Patrick Kozak. And number 21, Daniel Popovsky. And now the starting lineup for your Brother Rice Crusaders. Number 3, Jimmy Freitas. Number 6, Christian Potochny. Number 7, Christian Moran. Number 11, Salvador Perez. Number 12, Colin Welniak. Number 13, Giovanni Zuniga. Number 14, Angelo Beach. Number 23, Javier Franco. And number 33, Julian Zambrano. Now may you all please rise and remove caps for a prayer. Let us remember that we are in the holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Almighty God, we pray that we may not seek individual glory, but rather that we play for God's glory and the good of the team. In a special way, we ask you to bless the athletes and coaches of Brother Rice and Loyola Academy. Keep them and the referees safe from all injury and harm. We also pray for those who watch from the stands, that they too give God glory as their hearts are filled with joy and gladness. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Blessed Edmund Ignatius Rice, Our Lady of Perpetual Help, with Jesus in our hearts. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Please remain standing.
Three, two, one.
Here we go!
Hello, Crusader fans. We're live from Tom Mitchell Field for some Crusaders soccer versus Loyola Academy. Brian, What are you excited for tonight? So Brian, what are you excited for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for some quality soccer once again. Crusaders been playing pretty good all season. Definitely having an up year, and yeah, just playing pretty good this year.
Yeah, so the Crusaders are currently 6-3-2 as their overall record, and Loyola's coming in at 3-4-2. Ramblers keeper JP Devron tonight. Crusaders with possession currently in the midfield. It's going to be Crusader ball. Ramblers take possession. Quickly retaken by the Crusaders. Crusaders going to throw it in. And the throw-in's not going to be touched by any Crusaders, and it's going to be Rambler ball for JP Devron. Sets it up to kick. Daniel Rizek bringing it up.
One thing the Crusaders have to do this game is come out strong and just come out full gas right away. It's definitely something they've been struggling all year, kind of starting out a little slow and scoring late in the games.
And as of recently, the Crusaders have struggled against the Ramblers. Last year, Loyola won 3-0. In 2022, Loyola won 2-0. 2020, they did not play. In 2019, it was a tie. And in 2018, Loyola won 5-0. So it's been Crusaders looking to rebound here. Crusaders throw it in. Salvador Perez. I mean, Brian, the ball really hasn't been on one side more than the other, I'd say. Right at the beginning, the Crusaders had the offensive possession, but I feel like now it's just kind of been going back and forth in the middle.
Yeah, it's kind of typically how those games start, kind of just in the middle, both teams trying to fill each other out and see what each team does good, and Crusaders they got to try and keep the ball on offense.
It's a pretty nice night out here. It was a little wet earlier, but it seems to be pretty dried off.
Yeah,
so perfect conditions for a soccer game.
Definitely a little delayed start to today's game with the freshman football playing. I believe they won.
Yes, they did.
Played St. Viator.
I believe so.
Yeah. as you're saying, ball definitely staying around that midfield mark between each side of the 40.
Tonight in goal for the Crusaders is Colin Welniak. So just saw get a little action there. It's going to be Crusader ball once again. I feel like that's one thing we've seen. There's been a lot of out of bounds, and I feel like the Crusaders have been throwing or kicking most of them back in. So it seems like Loyola's been kicking a lot out of bounds. They got to really clean that up, try to stay more controlled, and keep possession.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to highlight in this game is there's a certain number of yellow cards you can get in the season to get in the playoffs. So the Crusaders are kind of getting towards that limit they can get. So they got to be pretty careful on getting yellow cards this game so they can maintain playoff eligibility. It's kind of something you don't see in other sports. A certain amount of penalties, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, I mean,
I believe it's 27. I believe is the limit. It's something around there.
that's got to be unique to soccer. I don't know any other sport that does that.
Yeah, basketball. You got the 5 fouls now for the game. Yeah.
Crusaders had the ball in front of Loyola's goal, just couldn't execute. And Giovanni Zuniga is going to just send one deep. Nothing really much came out of it. It's going to be Loyola ball again. Christian Morales regains possession for the Crusaders. Angelo Peach throwing it in. Just outside of Loyola's goal. That's going to be out on the Crusaders.
Crusaders had a nice job there, kind of getting the ball on offense and keeping it there for a little bit as they're going to knock it back into Loyola Ramblers zone.
Yeah, one thing I've liked seeing from the Crusaders is whenever they get possession on the opposite side of the field, they just try to get it to the other side as fast as possible by just booting it. Sometimes we've seen them slowly try to work their way up. Like they're trying a different approach today, and we could see if it works in the long run, but I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, Crusaders definitely playing pretty aggressive this game as they're going to be a trip on the Crusaders.
Yeah, Christian Morales is going to push a Rambler, so it's going to be Rambler's ball. Going to readjust positioning. We got the Ramblers are running play down there. They were able to get a shot off. It's going to be left of the goal.
Yeah, currently in the CCL, the Loyola Academy is sitting at 1 and 1. So one's across the board, and Brothers sitting at 3 1 and 1. So Crusaders are definitely top in their conference, with the number 1 team being Marmion at 4 0 with a 1 tie.
Crusaders have the ball on their side. And like we've been seeing, they try to get the boot down. It is headed down by a Rambler. Good defensive play by him. Nice save by Colin Welniak. Once again, ball in the midfield. Ramblers are going to boot it down. Jimmy Greikis is going to try to make a stop. He does. And then Giovanni Zuniga boots it down. Angel Santoyo on the sideline. Going to give it off to Giovanni Zuniga to do the throw-in. Nice play by Julian Zambrano to save the ball for the Crusaders. Once again, another good header by him. I mean, he's everywhere on the play. Julian Zambrano with another steal there. Tyler Wojcik coming up the side. Out of bounds by the Ramblers. Angel Santoyo goes in. Tempted for Chris Morales, taken over by a Rambler.
Crusaders once again doing a good job keeping the ball on the offensive side. That's been mainly the Crusader ball for the past.
They need to take more of an advantage of this, though. They've been on their side for a decent amount of past few minutes at least. They haven't really taken much shots, though. You gotta take a few more if you're gonna want to put some points up on the board. Ramblers bringing it up. Jordy Jacome with the ball. Christian Morales steals the ball for the Crusaders. Bruce Harris now. Over back to Morales. Morales takes the shot. Blocked or saved by J.P. Devron. We're 15 minutes into play. We are tied here at Tom Mitchell Field. Brian, what have you seen so far? What changes have to be made? Just give us a little rundown.
Yeah, I mean, Crusaders haven't had too many. Yeah, Crusaders haven't had too many shots on goal.
Yes, I agree. Sorry, we have having some sound issues tonight. We apologize if we cut out at any time.
Shout out 100 times before we
Ramblers throwing it in. think one group of players we've seen do real good tonight for the Crusaders are the mid defenders.
Yeah, definitely that's been the strong point of this Crusader team. Kind of carried.
Ramblers bringing it up again. Ramblers ball after out of bounds by the Crusaders.
Definitely a back and forth game for the Crusaders and the Ramblers. Looks like Anthony Peach checking in there for the Crusaders.
Yeah, one of the few freshmen on this team. One player you've seen with the ball quite a few times tonight is Christian Morales. He's really had kind of a breakout year this year.
Yeah, so that's one of the stars, but leaders of this team. He's been doing a lot of great things for the Crusaders.
Yeah, coming into his senior year, I mean, he's just been real good this year. Ball goes just by Bruce Harris. Once again, those mid defenders being able to get the ball back for the Crusaders and for another offensive possession.
Yeah, one thing all season long, Crusaders been doing a great job of kind of keeping the ball on offense, but all year they kind of been struggling to get shots off of the ball on defense. Kind of passed around a little bit and never really struggled to execute.
Yeah, when they do seem to get shots, they seem to be pretty good ones.
Yeah, they're definitely more of a picky team. They quality over quantity of shots. Tripping on the Ramblers there.
Yeah, Salvador Perez was the one tripped up. He is fine. He's back running around. Looked like a little confusion in the middle there. Nice save by Colin Welniak on the shot by Towns Robertson. Kind of an unpredictable shot. He was kind of facing different direction, kicked over his head, just kind of all-around weird shot, but some nice save by Welniak. Ramblers quickly regain possession. Christian Morales almost is stopped just in front of the goal by J.P. Devron, getting the ball just before Morales was able to get a shot on it. Great play by, let's see if we can get that number.
Jimmy Greikis saves a goal for the Crusaders.
Great play by Jimmy Greikis. He just kind of put his whole body on the line, made a great stop as Colin Welniak was out of the goal after a previous shot block. Keeps the score 0-0. Clump up in front of the goal. Someone's just going to boot it out. It's going to be Rambler ball. Jordy Jacome throwing it in. Jordy Jacome again. Almost a great play by Anthony Peach, but that shot, Rambler shot just over the goal into the field goal posts. Brian, what do we have to see more from both of these teams going into the second half of the first half?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of getting open shot opportunities. I mean, how many shots have each team had? Loyola
Not
had
many.
one, maybe?
Just a few, maybe 3 for each team.
Yeah. Definitely.
Christian Morales is sitting down there for a second. Looks a little shaken up. Gonna stay out there, seems. Few good opportunities for the Crusaders to try to head one in just past all of them. The Ramblers goalkeeper, Devron's gonna take possession of this one. See what he does here. He's just gonna quickly pass it over to Daniel Rizek.
Baracos Restaurant and Pizza has several convenient locations throughout the South Side, including Mount Greenwood, Evergreen Park, Beverly. Family owned and operated for over 40 years, Baracos has a long line of Brothers alumni. Baracos offers delicious, classic Italian cuisine. Dine in and pick up and delivery available. Please visit our website, www.baracos.com.
We got a few subs checking in for both teams.
Let's give a little shout out to Baracos real quick. What was that? Tuesday we had a little field trip to WGN, and after that we all had some Baracos pizza.
Yeah, some delicious pizza.
Just had to shout that out a little bit.
If you're looking for something to watch, you can go check out WGN's website, see BRTV in action on the news. Playing a few different games and a few different interviews.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty cool to see the behind the scenes, the news, and how they do stuff. The professional
Yeah,
level.
great experience.
Back to soccer, though.
Close game, 0-0.
Yeah, it's crossing the 15-minute mark.
Welniak with the ball. Back to the midfield battle. Gonna be Rambler ball. Quickly kicked out of bounds by the Ramblers. Giovanni Zuniga going to throw it in. Both out of bounds by the Crusaders. Both teams have seen some struggles with that. There's been a lot of out of bounds, and neither of them have seemed to get a possession off the inbound. Seem to have quickly gone out of bounds again or stolen. Those are some ideal plays. Jack Coretta tripped up by Anthony Peach. There's going to see what kind of play they run here. They had a good opportunity, their first free off. Kevin Cesena is performing the kick. He goes for the shot. Nice save by Colin Welniak. Had to get off his feet a little bit there. Angelo Peach bringing it up to his brother Anthony. Quickly taken by the Ramblers. Bringing it up the side. Ramblers. Rambler tripped up on the play. It's going to be another free off. Let's see if they can take advantage of this one. Both the free offs have not ended the way they wanted, but good attempts on both. Seems they have a similar formation. They all go to the one side and start their play. There we go. This time he's not going to go for a goal. It's a pass intended for the middle. Came up a little short. It's going to be booted out of bounds by the Crusaders. We got a battle in the corner currently. They're going to take a kick. It's going to be blocked by Colin Welniak. So Brian, I mean, we've seen a little more change from the beginning. We saw a little more Crusader offense the first few minutes of this half. Now it seemed to switch to Rambler offense for at least the last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, I know. It kind of seems like that's the story of the Crusaders kind of every game. They get a little bit tired towards the end of the half, and the ball possession kind of switches to the opposing team.
Yeah, I wonder in a shot by the Ramblers kicked over again. I wonder over these next 2 minutes if Coach Prunkel's going to maybe try to work in some more subs. There's one coming in.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. He'd do that. Kind of give some guys a breath and kind of get them fresh for the last minute burst of the half.
Yeah. Angel Santoyo back in.
Welniak's definitely kind of established himself as the sole goalie this year.
Yeah, and that's a nice boot downfield right to Bruce Harris. Gonna be a Rambler ball. Yeah, the Crusaders have a pretty deep bench. I'd like to see if they use it a little bit more. Maybe try to save it for the second half. See what they do.
Yeah, you got guys like Tyler Wojcik, Angelo Peach, and other guys like that who hasn't really come out yet at all, and they've been...
I mean, they're still running around. They both seem to still be doing pretty well. And the Crusaders are sending another sub over to the midfield. Zuna got a nice steal there. Tries to kick it down just out of bounds. Anthony Peach tries to get the steal off of Daniel Rizik. Jordy Jacome throwing it in just in front of the Crusader goal. Braden Dominguez. Towns Robinson kicks it out. It's going to be Welniak's ball. Welniak gets ready to boot it down. Pass is intercepted by Jack Coretta in the midfield, but the Crusaders quickly regain possession. It looks like the Crusaders just got a little boost of energy there.
Yeah, they kind of got a last-minute burst. They were trying to get a quick goal and put them up going into the half.
Yeah, you can kind of give you all now. You got a little break in a few minutes. You could tell they just all started. Gonna have a stoppage.
Yeah, going into halftime with a lead is pretty big. You know, it gives you a boost of confidence, saying, yeah, you know, we can go in this game. For both teams,
not fully signaled, so they're gonna redo that.
Both teams definitely need some halftime adjustments though to really perfect their game.
Zambrano attempted to Harris, just off J.P. Devron, the goalkeeper. Kicked it down the field for the Ramblers. It looks like both teams are kind of ready to go for these last few minutes. Get a little more physical. See if there's maybe some more shots to get a little more aggressive. One thing we got to look for on the Crusader end is a little more passing. The last few drives have ended with one player trying to dribble it up and getting stolen, but when 3 Ramblers come over, there's always some open players down the field that you can look for and try to get it to them.
Yeah, you can't be too selfish out there. You gotta play good team soccer, and that's what makes a good team win games.
Yeah, you got to realize when there's 3 defenders all around you, one of your teammates is open. Bruce Harris kicks it down to Morales. Morales stopped a little bit. He's going to go again. Morales bringing it down in front of the goal. Morales shot just left of the goal.
Not a bad look there for the Crusaders, though.
No, Morales did a little move and kept going. That's one player, Bruce Harris, someone we haven't named a lot, but has been silently doing a lot just around the midfield, defense, getting those passes down. Nothing like noteworthy stat-wise, but just kind of really controlling the field. Getting his teammates set up for them to go out and make some big plays, which is a great thing for a teammate to do.
Yeah, definitely what makes the team good is they're good assists, and guys just kind of playing selfish like we were talking about earlier.
Got just over 5 minutes remaining in this tie game. The Brother Rice versus Loyola Academy. We got Angelo Peach bringing it up deep into the Crusaders section. Bruce Harris. And it's going to be out on the Ramblers after a high kick. So that's where you got to try to find the smarter pass. There's 2 Ramblers surrounding Perez there. Got to try to look around. Welniak comes out of the goal. Almost a risky play. Crusader ball. Ramblers were not a fan of that call. They thought Crusaders kicked it out. Bruce Harris almost broke free there. Last defender got the ball. Zambrano boots it down. Zambrano again booting it down to Bruce Harris. Crusaders trying to call for a handball there. The ref is not going to give it. It's going to be Loyola ball.
Yeah, some of those close handball calls they're kind of hard to see. Once
especially
they're all surrounding each other.
It's a quick play. Ref was trying to move down the field. You can't catch every one of those calls. I mean, just kind of a hard pass back and forth battle here. One of them is bound to break through, and that could be our first score of the game. Talking about Rice and Loyola, Rice did lose to Loyola in football over the weekend. Soccer team can maybe get some revenge here.
Yeah, big game for Brothers football tomorrow. Make sure to tune in here as they take on St. Viator.
We're going to be doing a game day beforehand you can tune into.
Senior night also for the Crusaders.
Get all thoughts and predictions for the week.
And first responders night covering it all. Last first responders night we had a flyover, so I got some high expectations this year. Crusaders off to a 2-2 start.
Yes. It's also
But yeah, make sure to tune in for that, for all the pregame festivities, senior night, game day, first responders night. Games at 7? Yeah, 7 o'clock game.
Right here on Brother Rice TV, your home for all Brother Rice sports. Especially Brother Rice soccer.
Yeah, we're going to do a lot of soccer. Like, tomorrow will be the first Brother Rice football home game of the year. It's kind of rare, first 4 weeks to be on the road. That's tough.
Yeah, interesting how that schedule plays out every year.
Yeah, only having another 4 home games.
We got just under 30 seconds to play here at Tom Mitchell Field. We are tied 0-0. Brother Rice versus Loyola. Crusaders trying to get one last effort. Bringing it down the field to Bruce Harris. Bruce Harris. Pass was just a little short. He had to turn around to get it. Zambrano coming from the side. Got 5 seconds remaining. Loyola might try to make one last shot. And the clock is going to expire for the first half. We are tied at 0-0. We'll see you after the break.
So I definitely feel like I'm well prepared. I've gotten tons of help from teachers after school. During my junior year, I had a pre-calc honors class that I really struggled with. And so I literally lived in my math teacher's classroom. I mean, every single day, 2 or 3 hours, I would be in there just learning, getting help because I struggled with it in grammar school. So the academics definitely is a standout here for me.
We are a college prep school. We concentrate on the STEMs. The boys have a wonderful engineering program. They have strong teachers. They feel we're preparing confidence. We have alumni that come back and tell us we were ready, we were prepped for college. So that instills a lot of confidence in us, and it tells us that we are doing something right.
I believe it prepares you better because you're individualized. Like if your grades start slipping or you stop turning in work, your teachers will pull you after class and talk to you, or your counselor will pull you and talk to you and be like, do you need to change something, or do you need to just talk about something and get something off your mind so you can be better prepared.
Teaching boys is a little bit different. We have to have more patience. We have to expect the impulsiveness, and we have to guide them more gently in that way. So that's one of the things that we do, is because unique to, if we were to teach co-ed, we could do that very well, but because we teach boys, we understand boys and we understand the way the boys think.
It's the brother, it's the family feeling. You don't have to come to school scared, you don't have to come to school nervous or anxious. You can really just be yourself here.
You know, there's several advantages to teaching in an all-boys school. We can teach directly to boys, and they learn differently than girls do, and I've taught in co-ed schools, and kids learn differently, but in boys' schools, they learn by doing and getting hands-on, but also the spirit in the halls of the brotherhood and the guys who just will jab each other, and they'll be involved and they'll be able to talk to each other. You can't find that in a co-ed school.
The advantage to attending an all-boys school is that you're more comfortable. I know I went to a co-ed grade school, and there's just that sense of, oh, I have to make sure, double check what I'm doing, and sometimes you might not be able to be yourself. When you come here, you realize that there is no, wall, there's no barrier that's, trying to keep you from being who you are. You can come here, you can, be who you want to be, and you learn to relax and become comfortable when you're around, your other fellow students and, your brothers.
It means something different for everyone. It kind of just means being the best you can be, because everyone can be exceptional in different ways, but just being exceptional is kind of being the best you can, living up to your full potential.
We expect the best from our young men. I often tell my students, we're not raising boys here. We're developing men. So I expect the best from each and every one of my students here.
Brother Rice absolutely offers something for every student. The classes that we offer, the wide variety of electives, there's a huge variety of sports, obviously, and there's a huge variety of clubs, after-school clubs and activities. Not to mention a really diverse student body as well, both racially, ethnically, even socioeconomically. So there really is something for every student here at Brother Rice.
I'd say come check it out. See for yourself. You can witness the brotherhood that these boys share with each other. You can sense the atmosphere. You can see the culture when you walk down the hallway. These guys do want to be here. They may not always know it, but they do enjoy learning. And I think we make it about as easy as we can for them with the atmosphere, with the offerings that we have here at Brother Rice.
Here at BRTV, we love the weekend because we get to get in here, get some extra work in, An alumni always stops in. This week we got Liam Lyon, so hopefully he gets us some great advice.
Yeah, he's always here to tell us what a great job we're doing.
I've got some good college experience under my belt, and people say I'm the right guy to give some advice to the boys, so I'm here to help.
We'll be perfect in every aspect of the broadcast. You stutter on air, you run a mile. You miss an ad read, you run a mile. Fumble the big call, and I will rip that blazer off your body, and then you will run a mile. Hey, this ain't Burger King, fellas. You can't have it your way.
Who are some of your heroes?
Some of my heroes? I have to say guys like Abraham Lincoln, Stephen A. Smith, definitely Adam Sandler. They're all true-born leaders, kind of like how I am.
Oh man, we're late. Oh no.
Why was there no time on the lacrosse?
Who do these kids think they are?
coming late to my class and they're wearing no tie? It's ridiculous. Walking into my class late and no ties on? You don't deserve those blazers. Take them off right now and run a mile. Faster, go! You're lollygagging? I told you to run a mile, not walk a mile. Go! Go! I'm timing you!
This guy's deal.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's crazy. I don't know what his problem is.
I mean, you gotta talk to him. It's your brother.
I don't want to talk about it.
The beginning of high school is one of the most exciting times in your life. Why? Because in high school, you can do so many things. And at Brother Rice, you can be so many things. Exceptional things. You can be part of an exceptional academic environment, one in which passionate teachers and customized curricula prepare students for a post-secondary education and beyond. You can be part of an exceptional athletic program whose pursuit of excellence on and off the field has led the Crusaders to conference, regional, sectional, and state championships. You can be part of an exceptional summer camp staff that exemplifies the charitable tradition of Brother Edmund Ignatius Rice. You can be part of an exceptional community of faith where young men are accepted, recognized, valued, and challenged to grow. You can graduate as one of the exceptional Brother Rice students who were accepted into the colleges of their choice, earning over $24 million of scholarship money. You can be part of an exceptional, close-knit brotherhood of young men, one whose friendships extend decades beyond graduation day. At Brother Rice High School, you can be whatever you want to be. But whatever you choose to be exceptional.
You know, ever since he's been putting that jacket on, he has way too much confidence in himself. So what test he has got next?
I got an Natalie.
Oh, I actually have a study. Where are you going for that?
Just outside. You can't go out there!
Yeah, students can't go outside, but
The jacket. I can do what I want. Makes no sense. Bob, Casey.
Ooh, I gotta get one of those jackets. He's dead.
It's not even plugged in.
Welcome back, Crusader fans. We got Brother Rice versus Loyola Soccer. I'm joined by now Nolan Leonard
Thanks for having me, Jay.
We got a little switch up. Brian Dalgale's moving over to the camera. Thanks for all your help on announcing tonight, Brian. And then we still got Hunter Temple over at our computer doing the producing and sound. And now we have Matt Phelan. How are you feeling about soccer tonight?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Liam Green's going to show out, baby.
We got Loyola with the ball back in the midfield.
Yeah, Jay, I think Crusader defense did a great job from up to the half. There was that kind of middle period of the half where they weren't so good because they were getting a little tired out there. But once they got the subs in there, they were just re-energized. Played a great last few minutes.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. They just need to come out with that same energy, that same enthusiasm. They got to keep taking those shots on goal, keep getting the ball down the field, and eventually points will come.
I mean, stats show the team who has the ball more is going to score more and win the game. So
great stat. I think our producer has some thoughts on the game tonight. Hunter, what are your thoughts?
I think the Crusaders are doing a great job, but I do think they do need to get a few more shots out because, I feel like it's been a pretty, boring game in the sense of not many shots on goal and stuff like that. So I feel like Crusaders need to step it up on offense just a little bit.
Thank you, producer Hunter. We'll come back to you in a few minutes.
you just got to give credit to Colin Welniak. I mean, he's done a great job in goal, Jay, don't you think?
Well, let's talk about the other goalie tonight, Jimmy Greikis, who made that one great save.
Yeah, that was the play of a lifetime.
I mean,
put his body on the line for the team.
I think you got to count him as a goalie now on the stat sheet. Rambler ball in their own territory.
As you can see, the Crusaders played kind of a tough schedule to start off the season so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good Marist team. St. Lawrence, they're always at the top of the conference.
St. Ignatius is a good team.
Yeah.
If they were able to take a win.
This shows the Crusaders battle-tested team, and a lot of these juniors and seniors were on the team as sophomores and freshmen.
Yeah,
so
I mean, we've just seen this team grow.
valuable experience. Future looks bright for the kicking Crusaders.
Yeah, what do you think Loyola has to do to maybe score a few points?
I think they just gotta move the ball a little more. Both teams tonight, they're kind of not playing selfishly, but they gotta play a little smarter. The ball is getting stolen a lot. Where 3 Loyola or Crusader defenders are just taking the ball from the offense guys. But the more, I say the strategy is just short little intermediate passes, move downfield, get the advantage 3-on-2s, 5-on-4s, and then just get in the goal.
Yeah,
pretty simple game.
Yeah,
Jay.
they kind of tried the opposite earlier, trying to boot it down the field. And I mean, they got a few looks, but maybe try to surprise Loyola, who probably just went in, try to counter that, and talked about that at halftime with a whole new play call. Because we know the Crusaders can do that. They've done it in previous games.
Yeah, also want to give a shout out to the ball boys down the field. I mean, they're spending their Thursday night. Beautiful night, though.
I saw one of them hop a fence to go get the ball. I mean, great work.
Coach Prunkle's got to be proud of his JV and freshman guys.
Crusaders regain possession. Tyler Wojcik with the midfield. Ramblers stolen.
Crusaders have a pretty deep bench. I'm surprised Coach Prunkle doesn't use the guys at his
we've
advantage.
seen them warming up along the sidelines, but we haven't seen too many get in. We've seen a pretty constant rotation of the same few guys either staying in or same few guys summing out, and I feel like that's what we've seen all year. Javier Franco throwing it in from the sideline. Julian Zambrano to Bruce Harris.
Yeah, the veterans on this team, Christian Morales, Tyler Wojcik, and Bruce Harris, and they've kind of pretty much carried the load for this team in minutes so far this season.
Yeah, absolutely. Bruce Harris now currently with the ball. Kicked over to Tyler Wojcik. He just wasn't able to get there.
Another key for the Crusaders here in the second half. They got to keep the yellow cards down. There were way too many of those first half.
Once again, the battle of the midfield continues, just back and forth, back and forth. Very few shots on goal once again this half.
If you've been looking for the best place to watch sports in Chicago, then look no farther. The Whistle Sports Bar and Grill boasts 28 TVs, 2 video walls, and a processor, allowing 4 games on one TV. Owned by proud Brother Rice alum Joe Lombardo. The Whistle is located at 4911 West 95th Street in Oak Lawn. For more information, visit whistle95.com.
Thank you, Nolan.
Jay, what's your go-to Whistle appetizer?
I mean, there's so many good ones. How do you know?
I'm a Turkey O'Toole guy myself.
I mean, I get that as like, yeah. I mean, that's gotta be one of the go-to. Some good wings.
I'm not much of a wing guy.
I'm not to a wing guy.
Nah.
I mean, if you do wings, is it buffalo, barbecue? I'm a barbecue guy.
I'm nice and simple saying barbecue. I don't know all these glazed.
What about producer Hunter?
Honestly, go-to appetizer, I'm going to go with mozzarella sticks. It's a solid choice.
What about Cameraman Daligan?
Yeah, I'd say the Turkey O'Toole's, the Southwest chicken egg rolls are good.
Oh, those are absolutely delicious.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, you really can't go wrong. I mean, mozzarella sticks kind of basic, but...
Thank you.
What about entrees?
I mean, like those Turkey O'Toole's, I don't mind as like my entree some nights.
Wow. Jay?
Hot take.
Very hot take.
Well, some good burgers as well. What about
That's the
you?
Crusaders. Ah.
Almost. They almost got a breakaway there.
Soccer's a very funny game, and the snap of a finger, game can just change on a dime.
Yeah, you hear Coach Funk on the sideline trying to yell out some commands. I mean, I assume he's probably getting a little frustrated over there, wants some points scored.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good coach, though. I mean, very vocal leader type of coach you want to play for.
I mean, we've seen the progression of the team over the past few years since he's became coach.
Yeah, it's a team that's really rising up the ranks of the Catholic League, trying to get in that upper echelon.
Yeah.
With St. Lawrence,
So let's see.
St. Ignatius.
Let's take a look at those Catholic League standings currently. So the Catholic League is currently led by Marmion, followed closely by De La Salle, then St. Ignatius, Fenwick, and St. Lawrence. And then comes in Brother Rice, then a few slots down Loyola. So Brother Rice does have the edge over Loyola in the standings. But I mean, as we can see here, a close game, so...
I'm actually quite bewildered by Loyola's standing in the Catholic League. I mean, they're usually a pretty good team.
I mean, they do seem to have a few less games than the others in the league so far, as they only have 3 league games. Currently in the Catholic League, Loyola has played Providence,
Marmion, and DePaul.
Yeah, so I mean, Marmion was their one loss so far in the league, and they are first currently. So, I mean, pretty respectable positioning. The overall standing is a little better.
Swing and a miss on the header there. Fan base is pretty adamant about
Yeah, the ref and the
here.
fan base are going back and forth currently about an offsides call. I mean, a few fans not too happy. The ref is responding to them. The ref does not like that criticism from the fans.
What a save by Welniak. Slides into home plate. He's safe.
Yeah, another great save. Both goalies, Welniak
And Devron. Gives it a boot.
Loyola ball, bringing it up the field. Sorry, they're keeping it in their own territory, attempting to move it up the field. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds by them. Franco's going to be the throw-in for the Crusaders.
Oh, he's in my Spanish class.
Who's that teacher?
Miss Alvarez. Shout out to Miss Alvarez. Good teacher.
Had that class last year. Franco, he took his time a little more. I know there was a little bit of a stoppage, but that's what you kind of want to see the Crusaders do. They came out real aggressive. They were throwing the ball away a lot. Take it down a notch and reconvene. Ramblers bringing it up.
Looks like they might get a shot on goal here.
Kevin Sakona attempted to try to get a header into one of his teammates. Was deflected. Pretty good atmosphere out here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you can really hear this Crusader fan base. They're passionate about
This is one of the most passionate sports fan bases in the Crusader team. I mean, all the parents and fans, they all get real excited. I mean, we got a pretty good showing from Loyola as well tonight. It's a pretty long drive, so nice seeing that. Once again, it is a beautiful night out. I mean, perfect weather for soccer.
Perfect September night. I mean, not too hot, not too cold, not much of a breeze. Oh, nice steal. Oh,
almost.
Ramblers get it back.
Angelo Petru's almost able to go all the way with that one. Franco just kind of put his body out there.
Yeah, these Crusaders, they're putting their body on the line for the team.
I mean, that's a good team player, not willing, just willing to do whatever the team needs. Back in the midfield, I mean, most of the game has been played here. The teams have gone in spurts, each having their own offensive surges. No points yet, obviously, but it's mostly just been played around here, back and forth. Two good defenses. Another save by Welniak. This time it was just outside the goal and he stopped it.
He's got to have at least like 10 saves by now, Jay.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, both goalies playing phenomenally tonight. I mean, not a ton of action.
I mean, the athleticism to be a goalie is really high. I mean, if you're a goalie, chances are you're really athletic. And you got a nice long wingspan. Good hand-eye coordination.
Franco once again is going to be throwing it in. That's a change we've seen from this half. Last half it was a lot of Giovanni Zuniga throwing in the ball. He has been in and out this half, but we've seen a lot more of Franco, who did not play a lot the first half, but mostly came in here.
Well, Jay, if the team's not scoring goals, you want to try and switch things up, try and see if that'll spark change.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice little ball handling move there by number 9.
Number 9 is Kevin Sikona.
You can see both teams, pretty veteran teams, lots of juniors and seniors on the team. Most of the starters, seniors.
I mean, once again, Bruce Harris.
Good hustle there.
Yeah, and that's going to be called on Oscar Vaquez. We're just kind of holding on to Bruce Harris. It's kind of a weird situation.
He deserves an Oscar for that one.
Franco again.
High kick.
Crusaders trying to make an offensive push. Bruce Harris in the center, just past him. Devron
with another
is
save.
able to get another save. I mean, a little less power on that kick. That would have been perfect for Harris. And there's Harris again. I mean, he's everywhere tonight.
Good hustle there by Zambrano.
Zambrano's also been like a real good defensive piece tonight. He's been getting the ball a lot in the midfield and just kicking it down. Trying to get those offensive possessions.
Him and Bruce Harris have kind of been the unsung heroes of this team so far tonight. Just not doing anything that's going to show up in the box score, but the little things that stop Loyola from scoring goals.
We don't see anyone up on the sidelines for the Crusaders. I would think maybe around now is when you maybe get a few people in for a few minutes to try to give your starters a little bit of a break before they have to come in for the last 15 so minutes of the game and try to put some scores so this game does not end in a tie. Another almost perfect pass to Bruce Harris, just short a little bit again. Ramblers bringing it down.
Good hustle there by the Crusaders. Jay, quick question. If you were a soccer player, would you wear these bright orange shoes that some guys are wearing? Would you wear pretty basic?
Oh, I think the orange
shoes?
ones look real nice. I mean,
Yeah.
Crusader colors. I'd put on orange ones, absolutely.
I say look good, play good.
Yeah. Wozniak is lining up to take the kick. There it goes. Zambrano quickly kicks it over. We are just about halfway through the second half. We are tied 0-0 here at Tom Mitchell Field. If you're just tuning us, this is soccer, Brother Rice versus Loyola Academy.
Yeah, beautiful Thursday nights of mid-September. Most Crusaders in high spirits with tomorrow's e-learning day.
And then once again, for the people that are just joining us, tune in tomorrow for a St. Viator varsity football game, the first of the year. Join us for game day on BRTV, followed by senior night and first responders night. We got a whole bunch of festivities lined up for tomorrow, and all here on BRTV.
stop there by the Loyola coach, showcasing his soccer skills.
Saw him a little bit before warm-ups. He was kicking some stuff over to his teammates. He's still got some skills.
Yeah, same with the Crusaders. A couple of their assistant coaches were.
Another save by Devron, kind of bouncing in at him. Gonna quickly just drop it, pass it over slightly. So Nolan, we're now just past the halfway point of the second half. And another save by Devon, just kind of bouncing in again. I mean, Crusaders haven't gotten too many, like, legitimate shots on goal. I feel like just kind of been bouncing, fall out. You got to get close and try to pound one in there. So we have had another little bit of a switch here. We now have Brian Gallagher producing. Any thoughts on this, what it needs to happen in this last 20 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, just like kind of the Alex thing, one team has to score. It's been kind of a back and forth game. Just both teams kind of playing equal soccer.
And Hunter Temple is now on the camera.
Yeah, cameraman Temple, you got anything to say?
You know, like I said the first time, I think the Crusaders got to, you know, pick it up on offense just a little bit. I feel like it's been on Loyola's side of the field most of the second half, so let's get something going on offense.
Thank you, both of you. We'll check in one more time before the game ends. And we're going to have a stoppage here. It's going to be a little bit of tripping there on the Ramblers.
Wherever you live throughout Chicagoland, there's a Four Seasons local expert nearby ready to help. Our experienced and friendly technicians live, work, and play in your neighborhoods. Whether it's heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical, we're available 24/7. Join the 1 million plus families who already trust their comfort to Four Seasons. Call today and save $35 on any repair from your trusted local experts. Family owned and operated for over 50 years. For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
Very nice, Nolan. While we're doing the ad read, Christian Morales almost was able to head one into the goal. Another great stop by Devron. Now it's going to be Walniak. Nice stop.
What the hell happened? I don't think he is.
Sorry, we're still having a little bit of difficulty with the sound. Hunter Temple.
Hunter Temple working tirelessly in the back behind the scenes to fix this problem. Shout out Hunter Temple.
Yeah, we're testing out some new equipment tonight. We thank you for bearing with us through this. Thanks to Hunter Temple for trying to fix it.
Behind the scenes guys like Hunter that truly make BRTV.
Now back to soccer. Julian Zambrano trying to kick it up the field. He's going to take it himself. He's trying to pass it over other side. Crusaders passing into the center to Angelo Peach. Bruce Harris gets it stolen. We do have a whistle down, and it's going to be a yellow card given to, I believe it was given to Angel Santoyo. Yes, it was. I mean, Crusaders got to keep down those yellow cards.
Yeah, those are just free opportunities for the Ramblers. We approach the 15-minute mark here, second half.
You blame this on me again, I'm gonna punch you.
Continue having some more technical difficulties. Hunter Temple. Once again.
Yeah, we are sorry. Ramblers ball. They're on the midfield.
Nice kick there by number 14.
Oscar Viquez. Julian Zambrano, I mean, he's been like the second half all-around guy. Bruce Harris was kind of doing that the first half. Julian Zambrano stepped up and doing that all around the second half now. You need one person on your team. I mean, preferably you want your whole team doing that, but you need at least one guy that kind of commands the field, and that's definitely been Zambrano this second half.
Yeah, but this is a very deep Crusader team, and they have multiple guys that very versatile, can do many things to help this team.
Up. We deflected off. Christian Morales on a break. Christian Morales just left with a goal. Man. I mean, that was a great opportunity for him. I mean, he did have pressure right behind him. Had to get off a quick shot. Just left. I mean, that's probably that's one of the biggest opportunities the Crusaders have had this game.
That was basically the first true shot on goal that we had.
Yeah, definitely this half.
Maybe the Crusaders can take advantage right here.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the sloppy play you don't want to see in a tie game. Just like the inbound right to out of bounds, giving the Crusaders a quick turnaround. I mean, Ramblers are able to take it back, but you just don't want that.
Oh, that was a flop.
Yeah.
I mean,
no. Angelo Peach gives a little. Looks like they kind of ran into each other, maybe a little push. It's just gonna be a free off for Daniel Birmingham.
Well, at least the Ramblers don't have it at like the 25 or 35.
But you can tell it's definitely getting physical. I mean, with just 12 minutes left, each team just wants to put up a goal. I mean, it's very likely that if a team scores in the next 12 minutes, that could be the winner.
Yeah, very likely, Jay. Otherwise, I mean, I love penalty kicks. Very exciting. Sudden death.
Crusader fans getting excited, trying to hype up the team.
Yeah, actually a pretty good crowd for a Thursday night.
once again, right back in the midfield. Both teams trying to get their ball. It is going to end up being Rambler ball. It's going to be thrown in by Oscar Vaquez. Franco tries to boot it down more. There's Zuniga. Rambler going around the out of bounds line. Gonna be Crusader ball. And a little fake out there, trying to trick the Ramblers that they were going to kick it down, but Wozniak is going to take it. And he absolutely rips that one, intended for Tyler Wojcik. Bounces off. Julian Zambrano receives it. I mean, it's back and forth right now. Grikis. See what they call here. They were both right there. But yeah, one ref saying it's going to be Crusader ball. That's what it looks like they will end up calling. They were both right there on the play. Grikis was slow to get up, but he is up, so that is a great thing to see. I mean, definitely a strong point of this Crusader team.
Yeah, Grikis is definitely one of the most valuable players of this team. Crusader fans, enjoy a fresh handcrafted meal and hometown hospitality at your neighborhood Culver's in Evergreen Park. Owned and operated by Matt Herman, Brother H class of 2008. Culver's Evergreen Park offers Butterburgers, frozen custard, and incredible Wisconsin cheese curds. Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
We just saw Luke Oljaja attempt to get one in there. It was a nice attempt. There was just a swarm of Crusader defenders around him that kind of swallowed the ball up, but nice attempt by him.
Another good kick there by Wozniak. Good header there by Franco. Zambrano passed across the field.
Harris boots it down. Wojcik in the vicinity, but it goes right to a Rambler. Zambrano there. Perez.
Approaching the 8-minute mark here, the second half. It's been a fast game, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, we thankfully haven't had any injuries.
Yes.
It's been a pretty quick moving game. No scores, just a very evenly played matchup of soccer. I think where they've shared offensive, defensive time pretty equally. And Grikis is going to be pushed over or tripped up a little bit. Free kick.
Looks like a sub coming in for the Crusaders.
I believe that is Morales on the sideline there.
As Christian Morales comes in the game for Timmy O'Hara.
Crusaders, good opportunity. Franco kicks one up. It is deflected by a Rambler out of bounds. So the Angel
goes all the way up into the stands.
Goes back to throw it in. He's going to pass it off to Franco, who's been thrown in for the entire second half. Zambrano trying to get some ground there. bounces off of him. It's going to be booted down the field out of bounds. It's going to be Christian Pochetsky. Morales with an opening. Oh, just swallowed up.
You have to think that at some point one team would find an opening somewhere, Jay, right?
Yeah, I mean, just a really well-defended game.
Nice move there by number 9, Kevin Cecina. I've been really impressed with his ball handling skills. Crusader a little shaken up there.
Let's do one more check-in for the end of this game. Producer Brian Dalligill, any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, definitely Crusaders had a nice attempt there to score off that free kick, but again, both teams playing pretty equally and just going at it, battling.
And then cameraman Hunter Temple. Any thoughts?
I think, the shot that just missed the goal was a great confidence booster for this Crusader team. And I think that if...
Thank you, Hunter. He has to get back to his camera duties. And thank you for everything with the sound tonight.
Especially with those technical difficulties.
Back to Welniak. Gonna just kick it out.
Another nice boot there by Welniak.
Yeah, he's got a really strong leg.
He's got a leg, just like his older brother, Jack Welniak. 4-year kicker for the football team.
It's going to be a free kick for the Ramblers. We are just past 5 minutes remaining in the game. We are tied 0-0 here at Tom Mitchell Field for varsity soccer contest. The Brother Rice Crusaders versus the Loyola Academy Ramblers.
It's another elaborate play here from the Ramblers.
Here we go. Ball is put back into play. Into the swarm of people.
Nice header there. Crusaders get it out.
Daniel Rizek with a nice header almost into the goal. Just came up a little bit short. Welniak's going to take this one.
A little under 4.5 to play here. Second half.
Going to boot it down. Oh, he's not going to take the boot this time. They're going to try a different. They're going to pass it over and then kick it down. It's Morales there.
Nice
Heads
header.
it over the top. Oscar Vaquez is there. Crusaders have an opportunity. They're going down. Oh! What?
Don't go in.
I don't know what all the cheer. Let's wait to see a call. The ball did not go in the goal. It went just.
Yeah, it
past
went behind the goal, but I didn't understand what the cheering was.
Yeah, let's see if there was a call we were not able to see up in the box.
I think it might be a penalty kick.
We do have a penalty kick occurring for the Crusaders.
I believe it'll be Christian Morales to take it. Well,
Crusader
controversial
goal?
call right there.
Crusader goal by number 14, Angelo.
Angelo Peach with the goal off the penalty kick. I mean, I thought that Devron was about to make an amazing save.
Yeah,
he was on it.
he
He
was
let
on it,
go.
and then-
It hit off the left crossbar and came back in just a little bit. I mean,
And then he tried to throw it back out. See if the ref
Wait,
didn't
so
see
now
it,
with
but-
just 3 minutes left, we got it. The Crusader fans are so excited. I mean, we got the fight song breaking out.
Hail our Crusader team. The fray. Very confident Crusader team after that goal. Great singing there by one of the Crusaders' #1 fans.
Yeah, I mean, every game you hear the song, it's great. It really hypes up this great crowd tonight.
Now under 3 minutes to play. Crusaders, a couple of defensive stands right here. And looks like they might walk out here with the W.
This is where you see some more passes come into play. Try to slow the game down a little bit. The game is at their speed completely now. They can play this game however they want. It is going to be Crusaders' ball for the inbound.
Yeah, I mean, the Crusaders came into this game winners 3 of their last 4 games. So, I mean, they're on a hot streak right now.
And they are going to call it out on the Crusaders. Ramblers throwing it in. We are just under the 2 minutes left at Tom Mitchell Field. Crusaders currently have possession in their own territory, but they're going to boot it down. Christian Morales is there, but it's going to be retaken by the Ramblers. Back to Devron.
He's had a busy night there in goal.
Yeah, I mean, he's just been kind of commanding the entire play, getting it up the field. Loyola trying to do a last-second attempt, and they are going to make a call here. It looks like it is going to be tripping on the Crusaders. Luke Ojala is the one that was tripped, and he will be he's going to hand it off to Kevin Silcana for the kick, the free kick. We got the group of the Ramblers lined up on the right side of the goal. The play has begun. You guys saw the one guy running out. He's just going to kick it to the center. You got one head. Oh, no. Great block by the Crusaders. And then it's just going to be booted over the net. We're currently just over 1 minute remaining with a score of 1-0 Crusaders.
1 minute remaining.
It's going to be a corner kick for the Loyola Ramblers. Welniak is out of the goal a little bit. Great stop by Welniak. I mean, he kind of came out of the goal to try to block a header.
That was
and
a
then
risky play there,
hit
Jay.
off the goalpost, and then he was able to jump on it. I mean, that could be a game-deciding stop right there. Anthony Peach goes up for the header. He misses it. He's now fighting back for the ball. It's booted out of bounds by the Ramblers. With just under 30 seconds to play, it is Crusader ball. They're going to take their time, try to not let Loyola have another possession this game as they throw it in. Back and forth.
10, 9, 8,
and Crusaders
7,
just boot it out.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And that's your game here at Tom Mitchell Field. The
Crusaders
Crusaders win 1-0 versus Loyola Ramblers. Any final thoughts, Nolan?
All around, pretty solid game for the Crusaders. Not too many things to work on. I mean, we saw what we know about the Crusaders. They're a tough, gritty team who's going to pull it out usually.
And then, Brian, you got any last-second thoughts?
I mean, what a finish by the Crusaders, getting one last final goal to put the seal on the game, and just great effort by the Crusaders at the end there.
And then, Hunter, any thoughts?
I think the Crusaders went out and got the job done, and I think it was a great game by the Crusaders.
Well, don't forget to join us tomorrow night for all our festivities surrounding our first home football game. We thank you for joining us on Brother Ice TV. I am Jay Jillick along with Nolan Leonard, Brian Dollargale, and Hunter Temple. Have a great night.